Why, hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy day. Tuesday, right? I think it's Tuesday. I don't know what day it is, man. They all kind of run in together anymore. But yeah, happy Tuesday. I gotta turn that down. Oh, hey, there you are. I even see old man Wiggum there. Did I step into the wrong elevator? What? I don't know what that means. gonna turn that down a little bit. But welcome in. Hello, everybody. We're here. We're gonna party. We're gonna dance. We're gonna do all kinds of fun stuff. B's here, and he can actually talk to you because I'm turning his mic on. You can't see him, but he's here. Trust me.
Good evening, everybody. I like how we've got the very mellow moods. There we go. There's some light. Now we can see that. Now we can see that beautiful face that's just slightly more gray than mine.
Hey, now watch it. You know, old man Wiggum would have yelled at me in 2 minutes if I didn't turn that on. So I figure I'd get it started right away.
I mean, it's a good fit though with your backdrop photo. So like it works kind of from like a conceptual perspective. So I like that.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah.
The music when I first joined sounded like music from an elevator in the 90s. Oh, nice. Okay. We'll send that feedback to Harris Heller. But hey, what's with the music?
Music, Harris. Come on, Harris.
Freaking Harris. So tonight is podcast night, yo. And when you were clicking on the old podcast to come join us, you probably saw a picture of Brian out there. That is his second YouTube thumbnail ever. And I don't want to say this out loud, but Brian's video is frozen, so I have a bad feeling that Brian might be having issues again. Still shows that he's connected though, but his video is frozen. So unfortunately, we might be dealing with that again this week. Hopefully not. But yeah, so it's podcast night. We got a few topics that you'll be seeing shortly when I switch over to the other screen, which I'm not doing right now because you'll see me twice, once backwards. It's kind of weird. I'm looking at it right now, and it's like me, but I'm like, it's strange. Anyway, so there's Brian. He's back, having more fun with the internet, I see.
Yeah, apparently.
Great.
I mean, at least it didn't like completely just go like dead this time. So I mean, I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know what to do at this point, other than to light my internet on fire.
Maybe I'll just swing by sometime this week, and we can call the internet people together, and I will speak with them. That might be bad, because then you might lose, like, whatever. They might disconnect your account or something.
I mean, that's fine. Like I said, you know, you've been through the whole journey with all of them, where like the one dude's like, oh no, it's not us, and then I call the other people and they're like, no, it's not us.
Yeah.
So they're basically like, it's the Spider-Man gif, except neither one wants to help.
That's exactly it. But the good news is we do have a podcast. Hopefully B will be here for that. I'm gonna switch it over to the podcast. Oh wait, I got it over here. Podcast. Oh, look at that. My head's super zoomed in on this thing here. I don't know why my cameras keep getting all weirded out on me. Let me edit this one a little bit. All right, so we're gonna drop this down to like 300, maybe 285. I'm gonna have to raise this one up to like 225, maybe a little bit more, maybe 230. Nope, a little bit more, maybe 240. Oh, a little bit more, 245. That looks good. All right, that's better. We're gonna run with that. It'll probably screw up another camera somewhere else, but we lost Brian again. As you can see up in the corner there, he's I think he was doing a gang sign. Very disappointing. I don't know that we can do much for it. We're just gonna have to kind of deal with it, I guess. Maybe we'll see when he comes back, see what he wants to do. It kind of sucks. I don't think there's an easy way to work around it either. Maybe his phone's still working. Could possibly have him connect via Discord on his phone. Maybe we could try that, I guess. We'll see when he comes back if he wants to try to do something different. But as you can see, we don't have a ton of topics this week, so I could only take blame myself that I definitely wasn't doing what I needed to submit ideas for this week. I don't know if it'll help him if he's audio only. I He has said in the past that the more data that he's got going through sometimes seems to maybe possibly impact it. So maybe. Oh, there you just now you get 17 of me. Sorry guys. I mean, you're welcome guys. And he's back.
I wonder if there's something weird with the thing that we're using, because I'm online. Like, I was able to go pull up your YouTube and all this other stuff, but yeah, I wonder if there's something goofy with the program.
So it could be Zenny. Because it does say that there's a new Zencaster. Do you have that blue bar up on top? It's right above your video for me. It says you're currently on a new and improved way of doing calls. If you're experiencing issues, click here to switch back.
No, mine just has the regular, like, Zenny, the microphone, the episode number. So.
I mean, I can try to switch mine back. I don't know what's going to happen. There's an error getting the user's local stream. Okay, that's fine. Should have probably said something before I told him I was disconnecting him. Oops. My bad. I'm sending him a message. Like, I need to refresh this because everything is screwed up now. There's an error getting the user's local stream. Okay, I don't know what that means. Mine says waiting for Microsoft or microphone access, which is stupid. It says that Brian is here. Settings, microphone, broadcast, audio output is game. That's right. Yep. That's the right camera, I guess. Enabled. Yeah, all my stuff should be active. I don't know why. I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna go back in. Zencaster. Hope I wasn't viewing any weird web pages out there. You would have saw some crazy stuff. Error. There's an error getting the user's local stream. I don't like that. Oh shit, now I shut his camera off. I can't turn it back on. We are having technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else. I apologize. I don't know what the deal is here. Let me change this camera back. That's wrong with this. We're gonna log out and try to log back in. All right, this is the episode. There is an error getting the user's local stream. What the fuck, man? They're not able to access my microphone and or camera. I don't know why I couldn't access my microphone. Like, this is the same way that I sign up for this, do this all the time. Our podcasters are currently busy playing with their settings. Your view is very important to us. Thanks, Wiggs. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. All right, we're gonna give B a call on the old Discord. All right, so B, you should be able to hear me.
That was a very interesting call noise.
What noise was that?
It's very aggressive.
What was aggressive?
When like the Discord call noise.
Oh, got it. Like the dial tone or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me pop this out. I don't want to see you. Close you. Okay, that works. That works. Ooh. All right, we're gonna do some quick editing here. See if we can get this working. We're gonna add a window capture, right? Yeah. Discord cam. That's what I want right there. Shrink it down, put you in that little window right there. Make it a little bit bigger. Let's transition this. See how we're doing. Studio mode, close. All right, well, looks good on this side. Let me see if I can I share with you OBS virtual camera? Maybe. Let me turn it back on, make sure it's running. Virtual camera. We're gonna stop it. We're gonna start it. No? Do you have video for me or no? Hello? Can you hear me? I don't think either Brian can't hear me or he's not listening. Hello? You can't hear me? It's not one thing, it's another, man. You can hear me. I can see that. I can see that you guys can hear me fine. I don't know. He was hearing me. So I think it's something on his side. Oh, not once I started the virtual cam. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I stopped it. Can you hear me now? Okay, so it's not the virtual cam. All right, let's try that. Oh my God, nope. All right, I think you're muted, by the way.
Yeah, I was muted waiting for... Let me try something else.
Because you can hear me now.
I can hear you now, but I'm going to try it as a pop out and see what happens.
All right, because I can see you, we can see you, and I can hear you.
Can't do it as a pop out. Okay, I think that's the issue. So I have to pop you back in.
Wait, when you pop me out, you lose audio?
All right, I have to pop you back into Discord. I can't do it as a pop out.
That's so weird.
Yeah, because like when I have you just like in the Discord window, I can hear it, but when I pop it out, it gets angry.
Hmm. That's strange. I wonder if it's a Windows not selected kind of thing or something. I don't know. But anyway, we've got audio and we've got video, and it looks like you've got my video. So I think we should be good, yeah?
Oh, look at that. Hold on. I maybe figured it out how to do it in the pop-out window.
Hey, look at that.
Test, 12, 47, 13, 15, 55.
Omaha,
step.
Omaha.
Green 17, green 19, 18, 47, hut.
All
12.
right, are we good?
Bacon.
All right, we're good. Let's go ahead and do this. We're already 50 minutes late.
Internet actually drops, but
well,
for now.
I mean, we'll see. Maybe this is a good test for whether it's Zenny or if it's, if it's your internet as a whole.
Yeah.
So, And honestly, I've been using the audio from YouTube anyway, from the video recording, so we're not losing anything there. So let me start recording over there.
Cool.
And let me figure. Oh, I'm gonna steal one of your jokes, even though I don't want to, because then that means you already know the joke. But
I hope you select the one that I think you're gonna select.
I don't know. I'm gonna select whichever one I stumble on first.
Okay. Depending on which one you tell, I might tell the other one. Actually, there were 3 of them, so two of them are.
I don't know when this was. Monday noon? Is that around right?
Yeah, it was like Monday afternoon or something like that.
I found one. All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
Looks to be about a 15-second delay on stream today. I did start recording. Yeah, I would say go ahead and try to fast forward, make sure that you're not behind time. Maybe refresh the stream. Emily's here. That's great. Now we can start. Now it's an official party. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, am I recording? Yeah, I am. Hello and welcome to We Random, the wonderful podcast where my buddy Brian and I sit around and we talk about random stuff that we throw on that wheel right over there. And we spin it around. We see what we're going to talk about. But before we do all that fun stuff, B, what did the horse say when he fell down? Help! I've fallen and I can't giddy up. I can't giddy up. More right after this.
Almost Qualified Productions.
Let's get crazy!
Experts don't have this much fun.
Welcome to episode 53 of We Random. I'm Brian. That's Christopher. Say hello to the people, Christopher.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Now, as you all may know, we're entering fall. It's getting a little colder. Christopher, do you know where you should go stand if you're cold?
No. Where should I go stand if I'm cold?
You should go stand in the corner, because I hear it's 90 degrees.
Oh, dang.
Anyway, welcome to the podcast, everybody. As I said, I'm Brian, that's Christopher. We are here to bring you topics from our wonderful Wheel of Doom. For those of you who are veterans of the podcast, welcome back. For anybody who may be new, welcome. For those of you who may be new, we will go through a very quick recap of what we're going to do. So, Christopher, at some point, we'll spin that wheel. A topic will come up. We will discuss it. When we're done discussing it, we'll move on to a different topic. We'll do that for a good 30 to 45 minutes, and then we'll hit you with a random rankings. And for those of you who are watching here on this YouTube, Christopher, at some point, I don't know if it's going to happen this week, has the aspirational goal of giving you little timestamps. So if you don't want to hear me talk about Aaron Rodgers, I don't want to hear myself talk about Aaron Rodgers. You can look and see when we do that, and you can skip that. But please don't. We need your views. We need your listens. But we're going to try to give you those little timestamps so you can see what's going on. Christopher, did I miss anything? Any other things that we want to tell the people before we get started tonight?
No, but I'll let you know that the timestamps made their appearance on the latest, the latest podcast from last week. It's out there. It's live on YouTube. We got it out there. Cool.
Well, I guess the only thing we can do now on episode 53, the Brandon Woodruff edition, is get going.
All right, I'm spinning this wheel, bro. We don't got a lot of things on the wheel, but there should be some fun stuff and some angry stuff. And first, we're going to talk about Ric Flair, and is it Tommy Dreamer? Is that who it is?
Yep, Tommy Dreamer. So we're going to start by talking about some pro wrestling. So the latest episode of Vice TV's Dark Side of the Ring covered what wrestling fans refer to as the plane ride from hell, which involved WWE superstars flying home from a European tour in 2012. The episode details how a flight attendant who worked that flight accused Ric Flair of sexually harassing her after he allegedly stripped naked and began parading around the plane before cornering her. While fans were furious with the Nature Boy over these allegations, many were just as mad at wrestler Tommy Dreamer for the statements he made throughout the episode. Dreamer said, quote, Ric Flair is not going to try to impose by force any sexual stuff onto anybody. He's just flaunting, styling, and profiling, doing the Ric Flair stuff, and everybody's going to laugh about it, but obviously somebody took offense to it. Dreamer, because, that statement wasn't enough, later criticized the flight attendant's decision to have her lawsuit against WWE settled outside of court, saying, if that's how she felt, maybe she should have not taken a payout and went to the fullest extent of the law to truly put this heinous person in jail. So, based on the episode, Dreamer has currently been suspended from his job at Impact Wrestling and the Busted Open podcast. Flair's current commercial deal with CarShield has been put on hold. For his part in this, Ric Flair said, we'll see how this all plays out. I was there, and I don't care whose name I gotta drop if the heat falls on me. I know who was where and who did what. I know the whole story. Flair has also put out a statement saying that the alleged incident never happened. So I just thought that this was kind of interesting because this really does kind of it wades into a lot of the different topics that we talk about week in and week out in this podcast. It kind of wades into, male, especially like white male privilege. It wades into poor treatment of women. It wades into harassment. It wades into all of these things that we talk about in all of these episodes, right? And I have lots of thoughts about this one. And is it okay if I kind of get some thoughts out first?
Do
Usually
it, bro.
I'll throw to you, but I
No,
want to
this
get
is
some
this
thoughts
is all
out.
you. This is your area, man.
So first off, there are multiple things that can be true. So one thing that I feel like can be true is the way that we look at things in 2002 may be different than the way that we look at things now. That doesn't mean that the way that things were handled in 2002 were good or right or just, but I think why Tommy Dreamer, and rightfully so, is catching so much heat is this man came out in a year of 2021 and was like, well, if Ric Flair wants to spin his penis around to a woman, that's okay. No, that's not okay. That's not okay now. That wasn't okay in 2002. People thought it was okay in 2002 because that's the society that we live in. But at least now in 2021, we're at a point where we're like, well, that's probably not good, because there are still a lot of people that are out there like, oh, well, he's the Nature Boy and he can. No, stop it.
Yeah, there's a lot of ugly with this whole thing. So, like, I'm not a huge wrestling guy. We know that. I always loved Ric Flair, though. Not always. There's a lot of times where I really, really didn't like Ric Flair. But, he's a fun guy. He's the wheeling, dealing, rock and roll, stealing, whatever. I don't know what the fuck he says. But the way this whole thing came down, like, first of all, the way that Dreamer kind of laid it out was just not okay, right? Like, oh, he's just being who he is. It's perfectly okay. No, that's not the case. That's not how that kind of thing works. And then the way that Flair has kind of come at this doesn't really put him in a great light, honestly. Like, I mean,
No.
it's like when the lamp gets broken in the living room and you ask your kid what happened and he gives you 73 different stories as to what happened. Like, you're full of shit, kid. I know you're full of shit. You're full of shit. That's kind of the feeling I get from Ric Flair. And I mean, if you think about it, based on kind of the way that this, and I don't know anything about this flight other than what I've read in a couple articles, but I mean, it sounds like it's basically a party bus where people are just doing their thing and they're getting drunk and they're probably getting high and there may be sex stuff going on. It's just a huge party bus. Is it possible that one of these people who are on top of the world and they're used to people just bending over backwards and doing whatever they want, that they might have got a little bit crazy and stupid? Yeah, it's very, very possible. So just the way that he's come at it 2 or 3 different ways, and I know I'm going to call out other people if they call out me, and nothing happened anyway, so I don't need to say nothing. Like, it doesn't feel good.
Right. Well, and the whole thing too that really kind of chafed me a little bit is whole like Tommy Dreamer's apology was basically the stock like I'm sorry if you were offended by what I said, not actually taking any ownership of the fact that what you said was hurtful. The fact that what you said is not the way that you as a person have said in your own words that you want to treat other people. So that's very contradictory, right? And I
Right.
think that's the most important thing is that when people apologize, to give that apology to say, this is the intent that I had with what I said. Obviously I can see now that it wasn't taken in that way. Not to say, oh, well, I'm sorry if I offended you. Like, that's not
Right.
appropriate. And again, there are people who are like, oh, well, this is cancel culture. It happened in 2002. You should just let him be. Like, that's the whole thing with the Flair thing. It's like, it is what it is. But that's why I honestly think that Tommy Dreamer is catching the heat because this man came out in 2021. This interview wasn't recorded in 2002. This interview was recorded in 2021. And this man doesn't come out and nope.
Yeah. And you know what? There's two things that you said that I think are worth getting a little bit angry about. So first of all, well, this was 2002 or whenever the fuck it was. Things were different back then. Well, you know what? Things were different in the 1950s too, but that doesn't mean that I can tell black people they can't drink out my water fountain because that shit ain't okay. Like people accepted it back then, but it wasn't okay then neither. Okay? That's number one. Number two, can we just cancel the fucking term cancel culture? Like that's not what this is. This isn't cancel culture. This is accountability culture. That's what this is, right? It's like you did something stupid, really bad that you shouldn't have done, and now you're being held accountable to it. That's how it works, right? So
Right.
whether Ric Flair did something stupid or not, I don't know, and whether he'll be held accountable to it and to what degree, I don't know that either. But let's just get rid of that term. That term is asinine.
Right. Agreed. But that again, that's what people use. And I kind of want to save this for in case your favorite topic, Aaron Rodgers, comes up. But yeah, I was just going to make a comment about how people will use the term cancel culture and they kind of relate it's used to like get clicks and to
Yeah.
get people to engage and to get people to argue and to get people to get mad online because that's what we like to do. So instead of getting mad online about this any longer, I propose that we move on to our next topic.
I thought I could right click and not start it right away, but I started it right away by right clicking, and we're going to talk about whatever UWM is. What is UW? Is like Yume. What is
So,
Yume?
UM is the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee.
Oh, that place.
The University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee has completed an investigation into an offensive video shared among students. In the video, a freshman student was seen using derogatory terms for Black and LGBT individuals. In rendering their decision, the university says the video was made prior to the student enrolling at UWM, and the school has no power to discipline a student for actions prior to enrolling at UWM. The university did report that the individual in question has decided to leave on-campus housing and withdrew from in-person courses. Now, I will pull the curtain back for you, loyal listener, loyal viewer.
Dun dun dun. Oh wait, I got.
I'm going to pull the curtain back for you just a little bit. I know a lot about UWM. I'll tell you is they've done a really good job hiding this because I didn't hear about it. I found it when I did the Google search for some stuff to talk about this week, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have asked my wife, and maybe she got an email about it, but I didn't hear about this, But again, I think that this is your prototypical, and I didn't even watch the video. Like, I didn't go seek out the video. I don't feel like it's worth my time to, give somebody clicks for that kind of thing, right? But my guess is that it's somebody from a community where speaking in those ways about those people is, again, it's the Tommy Dreamer epitome of it's fine. This is just what we do, and it's not okay. And obviously, the university is going to do everything that they can to not get sued, right? So they're going to say, oh, well, because this didn't happen on camp. Like, so here's a funny thing, and I'm totally sidetracking, but we random. So one of my favorite academic policies is in regards to marijuana. So, for federal financial aid, if you are caught with marijuana during the semester, you can be held liable and it can impact your financial aid. If you are caught with marijuana when the semester is not in session, you're fine. Like, these are some of the fun and weird and odd policies that universities all across the nation have. So it's kind of this whole thing of like, did this student do something that we would objectively say is probably not good? Yes. Is the university going to do anything about it? No. Is this person probably just going to self-select to go into hiding? Probably. So they just figure that's going to take care of itself.
So basically, the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee is saying that was 2002. We don't care. That's fine. It was okay back then. No, it's not okay. It wasn't okay when he said it. It's not okay today. And just because he said it, a week before he showed up on campus doesn't mean that you shouldn't. I mean, it doesn't mean that you have to kick the kid out of school. It doesn't mean that you have to, hang him up on a tent pole by his underwear and make a spectacle out of him. But it does mean that this gives you the opportunity to stand up and to make a point of this type of behavior happening. Hey, because of X, Y, and Z, this is why we're not making further, we're not taking further disciplinary action against this person. However, what we are going to do is we're going to raise awareness. We're going to have an on-campus, not harassment day, don't harass people. I don't know what the term is I'm looking for there. We're going to have, awareness of marginalized people day or, something like do something. Instead, what it's going to come to is the students are going to have to march and they're going to have to protest and they're going to have to do all kinds of stuff if they decide to do that. And then maybe something will happen. The one article I was reading, which might have been the article here, there was a young student, and I don't remember what group that he belonged to. But his comment was basically, well, we got to make sure that they know that they can't get away with this next time. The fuck do you mean next time, dude? Like, to make sure they know now that you can't do this. Like, it's just, what the hell, man?
I mean, what's going to happen is at some point we'll get a 7-paragraph email about every diversity initiative that UWM is doing. And like, I mean, it's a societal problem, right? And I feel like the ideas that you've come up with are good ideas and maybe I should pass them along, but it's a
societal problem because we don't act on it. It's a societal problem because we say, it happened a week too early. It's a societal problem because we're like, well, next time we'll deal with it. No. That's not how it happens. Like the whole George Floyd thing that happened. That's what needs to happen with this kind of stuff, right? Now, hopefully there's no more of that bullshit. We know there will be, but hopefully there isn't. But like, shit needs to change now. Let's start to make sure things change. Otherwise, in 50 years, I mean, I'll say we will be talking about this. I'll be long dead by that point. But people will be talking about the same shit in 50 years because we're just keep pushing it down the damn road. And that's not acceptable. It's not okay.
Right. I agree with you.
All right. I got a little worked up. I'm spinning the wheel.
And you haven't cussed yet, I don't think. So.
A little bit. I didn't drop any big ones.
Hey, look at that. We're talking about the Milwaukee Bucks.
This is a good story, except that it's the Bucks.
Well, it is a good story, but again, there's also a twist depending on who you ask.
Oh boy, here we go. Let's do it.
So the Milwaukee Bucks have named Lisa Byington as their TV play-by-play announcer, making her the first woman to hold such a position for any team in North America's 4 major men's professional sports leagues. Byington has an impressive resume, having previously been the first woman to call men's NCAA tournament games. She also has done play-by-play for men's and women's soccer at the Olympics, as well as games in the NBA, WNBA, MLS, and college football's Big Ten Conference. The Bucks, to their credit, already have an in-house female sideline reporter, Zora Stevenson, who became the first female to provide play-by-play for a Bucks game earlier in 2021. So this is a very interesting story, and one of the things, I have really picked up on my Bucks fandom. So like I wouldn't say I'm the biggest mega fan, but like I've definitely picked up and I've followed things. And when Jim Paschke retired, a lot of people thought that Zora was going to get the job, right? Because they were kind of grooming her, they were putting her on broadcast. She is a person of color and all of these things. And then they hire a white woman, and there were people who were
Okay.
like, and then they were like, what? Oh, that's interesting. But here's the thing. And I have a source. I will not put him out here, but there's a source that I have who is in the news. And I asked him about it. I said, dude, what are your thoughts? And he's like, dude, it's a good hire. Everybody knows that her star's rising. She's a little raw, but they brought in the best female that's on the market, like period. Like she is the gold standard right now of female anchors. So there shouldn't be any anger or mistrust or frustration, because if they want Zora to succeed in this role, like she is somebody that can make that happen and help that to happen too. While also it's basically two people that can kind of expand their stars together, if that makes sense, as opposed to like her being like passed over, as some people might have said, right?
Sure. I think the most important part of this whole thing is when you referred to the sideline reporter, you specifically said reporter. The reporter.
Oh,
like you
like
busted out your
like
Boston accent.
New York or Boston. Yeah,
the reporter.
Reporter.
Yeah, so I understand both sides of this. Like on one hand, this is a historic move, right? It's a great thing. By her resume, like I don't know who this lady is, but based on her resume, she's more than qualified for this position. So yeah, give her an opportunity. I can understand completely people who look at it and say, well, wait a second. You had a woman of color who's already a part of your team, part of your broadcast, who's already doing work for you. You've given her all this different work and stuff. Why are you passing by her for a white woman? So I could definitely see people having that. I think that the person that you spoke to, whomever that was, again, a lot of this is how are you delivering that message, right? And some people are always going to say, you're just making excuses. You're blowing smoke up my ass, whatever the case may be. But I think if you have that conversation and say, hey, this individual we don't feel is quite ready for this position just yet. We hired this person. Look at the experience they have, et cetera, et cetera. We're going to continue to, employ her. She's going to continue to be our sideline reporter. We're super excited. Reporter. She's going to be our sideline reporter. We're really excited about that. She does great work. We're going to be able to get her in, as a fill-in role, blah, 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 right? Like there's a way that you can explain why you made the decision. I'm not saying that you make shit up to make people happy, just to placate people, but that you can explain why you made your decision in a way that helps people understand why the decision was made. Not everyone's going to be okay with that. Not everyone's going to accept that. A lot of people are still going to take the, yeah, that's just, the old white guy just giving an excuse why he hired a white person instead of a black person and or a person of color. I don't know what her ethnicity is, but, and there's always going to be some of that, but communication, man, that's what it all comes down to. Communication.
Yeah, and I just think it's so interesting because the guy that I talked to, his impression was like, basically, it's a win-win for everybody. Because if this lady comes in and she knocks it out in TBS or TNT or whoever comes and knocks on the door and says, hey, do you want a job here? And she's a one and done.
Yep.
That's another year of training for Zora, right?
Yeah.
She's training under one of the best and things like that. So like, I respect his opinion, and I was like, I can get behind this. And obviously he knows people, so I don't know if he's heard that his sources or like what that's all about. But I just think it's really interesting. But I think it's really good for the Bucks in general that they said, we want to hire the best person for this job, whether they are male or female or. And they did. Like, if you look at this resume, I don't feel like you can say, well, it's not Joe Barry. Let's go there. Right? This is not the Joe Barry of hires. And for those of you who do not know, Joe Barry is the defensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers, who everybody looked at that guy's resume and said, oh boy, that was an interesting hire.
Yeah, and he's lived up to every fucking tiny piece of that. I'm going to spin now because now you're talking about that and it's going to make me angry.
And Aaron Rodgers is going to come up and bet you.
No, it's
Come
not.
on, Aaron. Oh, no.
We're talking about AI and the UN. That sounds like something dirty. I know, I did too. That would have been perfect.
The United Nations has called for a moratorium on artificial intelligence systems like facial recognition technology that threaten human rights until guardrails are in place against violation. The UN High Commissioner for Human Rights has warned that AI technologies can have negative or catastrophic effects if they are used without sufficient regard to how they affect people's human rights. So, a report that was created by the Human Rights Council looked at how countries and businesses have often hastily implemented AI technologies without properly evaluating how they work or what impact they will have. The report found that AI systems can be used to determine who has access to public services, job recruitment, and they impact what information people see or share online. Faulty AI tools have led to people being unfairly denied Social Security benefits, while innocent people have been arrested due to flawed facial recognition. The report highlights how AI systems rely on large data sets with information about people collected, shared, merged, and analyzed in often opaque ways, where the data sets may be faulty, discriminatory, or out of date, which all may contribute to the violation of a person's rights. So, I will now immediately cede my time to you, Sconzi, Mr. Sconzi, the Information Security and Data Chief Officer of We Random. What you got?
Well, I don't have a ton to say about this just because we've talked about this a couple of different times, but here I think the angle I'm going to take is, and I'm going to rehash a little bit of what we talked about before. There's really two angles on this UN thing in my mind. So first, it is how these AI systems are created, and then it's also how these AI systems are being implemented, and not just the system, but I'm going to say the AI program, if that makes sense. The reason being, and we've talked about this a lot, so AI systems are inherently biased, and the reason why they're inherently biased is because they are programmed by people, and people are inherently biased in one way, shape, or form, right? Even if it doesn't mean that they're, assholes who are going to say Ric Flair just likes to whip it around and he can do that because he's Ric Flair. It's not that kind of bias being stupid, but, people see things in certain ways. People see ethnicities in certain ways. People see, everything in different ways. And so all those biases are ending up in the software. And let's be honest, a large percentage of the people who are working on these softwares are white guys. So you're going to have facial recognition or AI software that is geared towards the biases of white guys. That's just the way it's going to work, which is why if you look at any reporting anywhere, you will find that people of color are way disproportionately triggered off these types of AI systems, because it just doesn't, the biases of white guys isn't working for people of color. So that's part of it. We need to get a lot more diversity in the people who are working on these systems. That's one. Second side is, how are we implementing these systems? What are the programs that we're putting around them? So if we're using a system and we're saying, okay, we've got this great AI system and we're going to put it in the subway, and as soon as that thing hits, we're tackling someone to the ground and we're handcuffing them and dragging them to the station because this is a wanted criminal according to our AI system. Well, that's probably a problem, because we already just talked about the fact that they're inherently biased and they're not going to be very accurate. So how do we create a program that you can use these things, if we're going to use them at all? And right now, arguably, they shouldn't be used. But if they're going to be used, or once they do become a better tool, once they become less biased and more accurate, and we're putting them into place at that point, we need a program built around that makes sense. That's a sensible way of using that data. That data should not be the end all be all, and hey, we need to, tackle this person off the plane because they're going to blow up the plane. And, it's Bob's, I'm trying to think of an ethnic last name, who's, a doctor in New Jersey who just happens to wear a turban. And so, oh my God, he's clearly a terrorist. We need to stop him. So let's have a program built around that, on why we're using this information, how we use this information, how it's going to benefit us. And there's a lot of rules and regulations and, dare I say, policies and procedures that you're going to place around that, so that it can be useful, but it's not kind of that end all be all. So I think there's two sides. And now that I get done saying that, I said I didn't have much to say, but I kind of said a lot.
You did, but I think all of what you said makes sense, right? Because there are those multiple pieces to it. We had a conversation with a friend of yours, a couple weeks ago about exactly that, how, there are different pieces to it. Sometimes the software and the hardware that we're using, the software may be failed, or it might be the hardware. The hardware might not necessarily have the capability to do what we want the AI thing to do. So there's lots of different pieces and procedures and policies that need to be put in place. So I think this is just a good reminder that while AI is very useful and it can be very helpful, it has limitations when it comes to really identifying lots of stuff. Like we can ask our home devices to do stuff, and that's not an issue because if it doesn't turn on your lights, that only impacts you. But if you were to ask your home, like if we were to go on Nextdoor, and I'm a little bit nervous to say this, but I'm just going to say it, but it's like somebody on Nextdoor would be like, hey, home device, tell me if there's a person of color in my neighborhood, right? Because there are people on Nextdoor who would totally do that. I send you every week the people who are like, there was a weird person in our neighborhood. You better check for that. And then like 4 people are like, dude, that's the Amazon delivery driver.
he's wearing a jacket that says Amazon. Come on, calm down.
Right. But like, that's the whole thing. Like we have to think about how we're deploying this technology.
Yeah, I agree. All right, I think we can get through all these topics, and I want to, so I'm spinning, and we're gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to. Let's talk about Aaron Rodgers. You wanted to talk about him earlier, so.
Well, I didn't necessarily want to talk about him, but then he was on McAfee's show today, and I thought he had a very interesting point that I want to talk about.
He always says great shit on that show. I need to watch that show because I think that's the one place where Rodgers is Rodgers,
It is, yeah. So Aaron Rodgers, former Packers tight end, Jermichael Finley is grinding that axe again.
They fucking suck. He fucking sucks.
So Finley spoke about Rodgers' Week 1 performance, saying that he doesn't see that NFL hunger or the hunger to go win another championship. To Rodgers' credit, and I'm paraphrasing here, on the Pat McAfee show, he didn't necessarily call out Finley by name, but he did say about people in the media, he kind of basically said, everybody in the media feels like they're a celebrity now. So they want to say stuff to get clicks. They want to say stuff to get impressions. They want to say stuff to get people to engage with them so that they can overall grow their star. And he was kind of saying that in comparison to when he broke into the league in 2005, where like social media wasn't really a thing. And it's like journalists were reporting to their local newspaper. And it's like, their goal was to get people to buy the paper. So how do you get people to buy the paper? You write like good articles and you get scoops and you do lots of things. Now, I think it's a very interesting conversation to delve into how the media has changed, in 20 years. But I think do you want to go that route? Do you want to talk about Rodgers? Where do you want to take this?
Well, there's a lot of things. I mean, first of all, can we just fire Jermichael Finley into the sun? I mean, this guy was a waste of space as a tight end for the Packers, and he's been a bigger waste of space as a not tight end for the Packers. This guy is just completely useless, and I'm really, really done. I'll be 100% open and honest and lay my vulnerabilities on and my biases on the table. Like, I am almost always going to err on the side of Aaron Rodgers. Like, I support the guy. He's not perfect. There's a lot of shit that he does that I don't agree with. He's certainly not perfect as a quarterback, but I'm going to err on the side of Aaron Rodgers more often than not. And the thing that's really irritated me is, did he handle everything correctly in the offseason? Maybe, maybe not. Like, we don't really know for sure because he never said a fucking thing. And yet everybody's blaming him for being the big bad guy causing all this issues. He never fucking said anything. He specifically said nothing. He's just the fucking guy got married and went on a honeymoon, and we're throwing a goddamn fit, for Christ's sake. I mean, there's people out here, ordinary, everyday people who spend $50,000 that they can't afford to have a big, shiny fucking wedding. This guy goes to fucking Hawaii and people are losing their goddamn mind. And then as soon as he comes back, what the hell is that? I don't know. Shut up. As soon as he comes back to the league, right? You knew as soon as that game didn't go the way we wanted it to against the Saints, you knew exactly what the story. Oh, you didn't come to the training. He didn't do this. That's why Aaron Rodgers so bad. He's horrible. I haven't been too sweary this episode, but go fuck yourself, people. Get the hell out of here. Because he did almost exactly in the offseason as far as working out for the Packers as he does every single year. Last year he was the MVP and you were kissing his goddamn ass. And now, because he missed like one offseason workout that he might have had previously, it's like, oh my God, he's horrible. He doesn't care. He's stupid. You know what? Shut the hell up. Like, you had one bad game. The whole fucking team was bad. That defense couldn't stop a fucking peewee football team, for God's sake. And now, what are people going to say this week? I mean, he didn't have an amazing game. He threw 4 touchdowns, and the defense was fucking terrible again. The offense took a while to get started. He threw 4 touchdowns. So what? What do you say now, Jermichael Finley? Now is it, oh yeah, I could see the fire in his eye. Shut up. Get out of here. Like, I'm done with it.
Like I really enjoy little bits, and like you said, maybe I should start watching his interview with McAfee, but I like how he kind of peels the onion layers back on McAfee, right? And he said a lot of very insightful stuff. Like, you get the sense that he's not a real big fan of how the media is today, and I think that played a lot into the radio silence over the summer. Like, he just let it ride and was like, y'all are just going to say whatever you're going to say, and it's fine. But I think that's a very interesting thing, and I've heard this in other places, right, where it's like Adam Schefter, sources, like, he's plugged in, but then he's also taking all of this information from these specific people, and like it's I don't know, it's a very different ecosystem today than it was 10, 15, 20 years ago. And that was one of the things that Rodgers pointed out too. He's like, you know, he said something, and I forget exactly what he said. So again, I'm paraphrasing, but he's like, if I come out and say, dude, we had a stinker, it was a bad game, we'll do better next week, that doesn't get any clicks. So everybody wants to figure out, what can I say, or what can I take out of context to get my clicks and impressions and YouTube views and all of these things, right? So
there's a reason that Stephen A. Smith makes as much money as he does. And that white dude with
Skip Bayless.
Skip Bayless, right? These guys, and I don't say this, I'm very careful with my words here, okay? They're fucking idiots. That's what I'm saying. They're like, all they do is they're loudmouth fucking guys. They yell and scream. They specifically pick super stupid angles, because then people are going to say, well, I mean, we're talking about him right now, right? People are going to tune in because, hey, guess what, Skip? You were fucking wrong again. And I'm going to watch because I want to see what you have to say about it. He doesn't care. Like, you're tuning into his show. His ratings go up. He's making millions of dollars a year. Like, that's all these people are doing. It has nothing to do with real journalism. It has nothing to do with real insight. It has nothing to do with actually learning something. It's just shock. It's what I call sports radio. Sports radio is all about that shock jock shit, right? Like, they get on there and they yell and scream. They make stupid statements. They make outlandish claims, and people listen to it and they get angry about it and they want to fight for it or fight against it. That's all this crap is. Like, I have no time for it. There's a reason why I haven't watched ESPN in like 20 years, because that's all it is anymore. And I have no time for it. I have no time for it.
Well, and it's interesting if you think about like your Schefters and your Rappaports and those guys, like, do you every once in a while get something like really good from them? Sure you do. But also, you know, with their sources, they're like, you know, they're putting out, oh, my source wants these people to know about this, or this person's agent reported to me that, like, it's kind of like you got to play the game, right? Because you don't want to be cut out of the loop. Because if you don't play the game, then you're cut out of the loop. And I think that it's just a very interesting time for journalism and media. And like, I am generally a pro media person. Like, I feel like people who do it well, but there are the people who are on the opposite end of the spectrum who kind of give it a bad name.
Yeah, I agree. All right, B, I changed my mind. I say we're gonna save 2 topics. I do want to talk about these topics though. So I think what we need to do, shameless plug, is I think we need to get together this weekend and we need to talk about these for our We Random Extra Time podcast. What we do every week, well, we haven't been every week lately, but what we do is we get together and we do an extra podcast for the people who are patron supporters. So Wiggum will probably throw the link up there because he's generally really good at that. If you want to support what we're doing here, and you support us via Patreon, you get access to that podcast. Sometimes we do video, sometimes we do audio. Sometimes the audio is just us, musing about random stuff that may or may not be good and you may or may not want to listen to. But there's a couple different ways that we try to interact with that. Your support is super appreciated, whether it's monetarily through that or just hanging out, just being here and going through chat. But now that I've said all that, B, do you know what time it is? Do you know?
It is time for Random Rankings.
There we go, Random Rankings. So if you're new here, Random Rankings is generally when we come up with some crazy ranking thing. What are the 10 best foods that you've ever had, or what's the best food at the Wisconsin State Fair, whatever it may be. But this week, Brian had an interesting idea. B, why don't you tell us about that?
So a couple weeks ago, we came on to the podcast, and it wasn't a podcast. It was just a straight stream where Sconzi and I talked for 45 minutes to an hour, and we answered some silly questions, and I thought that was fun. Let's do that again. So I pulled up a list that said, quote, fun questions to ask. And there are 25 questions on this list. So I figured what we'd do is we would randomly answer some of these questions. Now, if you in our chat want to pick a number and have us answer that question, please do. Otherwise, we can use a random number generator. And we'll do this until we decide we don't want to do it anymore because we random.
So I did put the link in the chat for everybody a little bit earlier so that you could get a head start on this if you wanted to take a look. If you've got, look at that. Is that the right? Oh, that is the right link. Look at Wiggs. I was just about to post it again. So if anybody's got a certain question, if you've taken a look at the list and you want us to cover a certain one, let us know. Otherwise, I'm going to create a random number between 1 and 25. Between 1 and 25. I'm going to spin it, and then I'll give it a couple seconds, and then if nobody comes up with one, I'm going to read this one right here. Ooh, this is a good one, B.
All right. Hit me.
Wiggs just came up with one, so we're going to save this one. This will be the next one. Wiggs chose number 8. What celebrity would you rate as a perfect 10? Ooh. I mean, can I just take the easy route out and just say Ryan Reynolds? Because I think everybody agrees Ryan Reynolds is like the epitome of everything, right? Can I just cheat and say that? Otherwise, you want to know who the first person was that came to mind? Honestly,
Yes, I do.
Taylor Swift. And it has nothing to do with the fact that she's gorgeous, which she is, but she just seems down to earth and real, and she's like the type of person that I'd love to just hang out with. Like, and to me, that I've always been a person who thinks that your appearance is a small part. Your appearance is impacted for me based on who you are and how you look, right? So not how you look, but who you are, how you act, that type of thing. So you can take the most gorgeous person in the world and they can be a complete asshole, and I have zero interest on them, right? Like none. And these two individuals, and again, they're celebrities, so who really knows for sure? But both of these people they're fun, they're engaging, they're exciting. Taylor Swift just seems super, super down to earth. I think she's got cats though, so that's kind of that's a little bit. She's like a 9.5, I guess. But so yeah, I just think that's the kind of thing. Like, just her personality is amazing in my book. Not that I've spent a lot of time, watching her or whatever, but yeah, right. Little clips I've seen here or there. She seems like a really cool person.
Awesome. Yeah, so I like the first name that came into my head in an interesting way, and we're gonna stay in the wrestling lane.
Oh boy,
was The Rock. So
okay,
the thing about The Rock is like obviously physical specimen. So if you think about the physical part, like he's got that down. But from what it seems like, and again, he's a celebrity. I don't know all of the things. It seems like he's out there generally doing good things, saying good things, contributing to good causes. Like again, if he's not, I don't know about it,
Yeah.
but he seems like the kind of person who takes time out of his day for other people, and he is willing to, but like he's also one of those people who's like got his hands in everything. Like
Yeah.
he's got liquor, he's got movies, he's got this, he's got that. Like he's doing it all. And from what I can tell, like a lot of it is good. It's not like he's out there being, the celebrity that's like posting anti-vax memes on his socials or something, right?
Yeah.
But again, like even if he is, like he's not out there talking about it. So
Yeah. No, I think it's a great point, and I would agree, but I do think it's important for me to say.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Just got to throw that out there. Okay, so the other thing I would add is it's great when you watch his little videos, whether it's TikTok or Instagram or whatever, like where he just surprises people. The one that immediately comes to mind is he's driving in his truck and he's like, "Hey, I love these celebrity tours. They're always driving around my house." And he pulls over on the celebrity bus tours like, "Hey, have you guys seen The Rock?" And everybody fucking flips their shit. It's just, it's the little things like that. Which is a great thing about Taylor Swift too. You see how many things that she does for her fans, same kind of thing. All right. So the other one, when I did my spin, and also again, put it out there for you, chat. If you're looking at the list, there's anything you want us to get to, throw it in the chat. Throw it in right now, and we'll get to them in order. But the random spin that I did came up with number 24. What ridiculous thing has someone tricked you into doing or believing? And I'll go first. I'm going to cheat, and I'm actually going to say I'm actually going to give an example of a ridiculous thing that I tricked someone into doing or believing. And I figure it's perfect, even though I'm pretty sure he's not watching. I actually told this story at my brother's wedding because it was a perfect story. So, we were kids, and I told my brother, I'm like, do you know that you can do a somersault down the stairs and stop yourself? You can't, chat. You can't. So he did a somersault, slammed into the wall at the bottom of the stairs. It was fantastic. So yeah, so I'm gonna do it that way. What do you got, B?
That's ridiculous. I'm trying to think of this, and I'm sure there are lots of things that I've been talked into doing, as a young person and an adult. Nothing is like coming to mind as like horrendously egregious. I can just think of the stuff. There was a this is another. This is a tick. Now I gotta remember the story though, because it's not my story, but it was. So can I tell jokes about penises on the podcast?
Well, I mean, we've talked about worse, so go for it.
Okay, so there's a guy I follow on TikTok. His name is Officer Yudi.
Okay, I was making sure it wasn't me.
No, I do follow you on TikTok though. But he talked about something that he did with his kid, and he's like, I know I done messed up because I told my son that every time he lies, his pecker's gonna shrink. So whenever my son lies, he grabs his little doolog. So I know that he's lying. and then one day we're at the store and he puts something in the cart, and I said, "Boy, did you put that in the cart?" He's like, "Oh no." And I look, and he grabbing his little doolog. But then cashier sees it and she starts laughing. And I start laughing. And then he looks at me and he's like, "Daddy, Grandma said that you lied a lot when you were younger too. So it's not surprising." So that dude is amazing though.
That's good.
Like I love his videos. So that's the thing that I could think about. Like you could teach your kids something like that.
That is awesome. I love it. All right, we got at least 3 questions piled up. One of them is, I would love you to wrap up with number 25, so we'll save that. Number 15 from Emily. What is your biggest screw up in the kitchen? I kind of want to make a joke using screw up in a different way, but I'm not going to do that. B, do you have an answer for this one? Otherwise, I got one on deck for the next two.
Give me what you got.
All right. So calling this a screw up, it kind of was a screw up. I mean, it definitely didn't end up well. I didn't really know. Anyway, let me just tell you a story. So, when I was 15, 16 years old, something like that, my parents went out of town. I think that's when they went down to Chicago to do some modeling thing with my sister or something. I don't know. And I stayed home because I don't want to go do that shit. And my grandma came and stayed with us, and I wanted to make brownies. We had just like a box brownie mix. And I was like, let's do this brownie thing. So I went to make these brownies, but I was like, well, shit, we ain't got no eggs. Like, can you still make it without eggs? I don't know. And so I made it without eggs. Well, you can't really make brownies without eggs, y'all. It just doesn't really work. If I told you it was hard as a rock, it would be an understatement. You literally, I had to take a butter knife and like jam it into the damn thing. If I would have had a hammer, I would have used that. But here's the kicker to the story, is my grandma, who loved me to death, bless her soul, that lady still ate a brownie. Now, I don't think she made it through the whole thing. And she was just kind of nibbling on it a little bit. She'd like hold it in the milk for like an hour and a half, try to soften it up. Yeah, so that's the one. That's a great story. You know, that's one of those stories that I don't think about a whole lot. So I'm glad that came up.
That's awesome. So I have a couple stories. There are two that are blind man in the kitchen, and then there's one that's not my story, but I feel like it's appropriate. So blind man in the kitchen. Number one, changing the filter for the water in your refrigerator. Never trust a blind man to change the water filter in the refrigerator. I don't feel like I need to say anymore. Number two, there was a time that I tried to cook something that required flour. In our kitchen, flour and sugar are right next to each other. Therefore, blind man cooked something with, I don't know if it was one way or the other, but it didn't end up going well. But here's the story that's not mine, but I also think it's kind of funny. So at my buddy's house, we're going to grill out. His dad comes over with a beef brisket. He's like, yo, I need you to well, he didn't say yo, but he's like, I need you to put this on the grill. We're going to cook it for 2 hours. Now, if anybody knows beef brisket, you ain't cooking a brisket in 2 hours on the grill.
No.
But his dad insists we got to put it on there. We got to turn it up. We got to do whatever. So put it on the grill, turn it up. We all go inside. Like 15 minutes later, the neighbor comes running. Dude, your grill is on fire. Literally, we go outside. The whole grill is like straight up on fire. The nice part though, is that his neighbor is an off-duty police officer, so happened to have a fire extinguisher. So this dude comes over, fire extinguishers the grill. Grill is dead. Brisket's dead. And that was the end of our kitchen extravaganza for that day.
Nice. This is a good reminder for everybody. Make sure you have a fire extinguisher handy. For those who are not watching live and can't see Emily's story, I want to share Emily's story. Emily took a cheesecake from the oven and it burned her through the holder, crashes to the floor, and she continued to stand on the 400-degree crap, as she calls it, while trying to clean it up with her bare hands. All of that seems like a really bad thing. Move on to number 16. What is the worst commercial you recently seen? Why is it so bad? I'm not even going to stop talking because I have to answer this one right away. There is a fucking commercial with like a sun and some other thing, and it's the guy's like drinking the Coke Zero, and it's not a sun. I think it's an asteroid, and it's going to crash into Earth. And it's like, and he's like, no, it's not so bad. He's like, and he's like, no, you need to try it. He's like, and he goes, no, you got to try it first. And then he slows down and goes, okay, I'm going to try it first. How fucking bad is your product that you have to put out a commercial that says, hey, at least try it first? worst. I tried it and it's garbage. I'm still drinking it because, I can't find another 0-calorie cola that I like. But it's the dumbest commercial ever. If you had to put on a commercial that says, hey, just try it. Oh my God, what a disaster.
Best Coke ever? I don't think so. Yeah, that was the commercial that I had. The one where they're like, best Coke ever?
Oh God.
I think so. And I'm like, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're also like, basically, if you turn on any AM station radio commercials where they're like, come listen to us talk about the vaccine. And it's like,
God.
Nope, not today, Satan.
Some of the weirdest commercials, and I love them to death. I'm a Nebraska Cornhuskers fan, and occasionally I'll listen to the radio, and they have all these farmer commercials. Which I mean, I live in Wisconsin. There's a lot of farmers here too, but it's like soybean commercials and fertilizer. It's just strange. It's just strange. All right, so I'm thinking we move on to the wrap up here. And then we jump into our extra time. You good with that?
I'm good with that.
All right. Old Man Wiggum says, finish it up with number 25. If you were given a 1-minute ad slot during the Super Bowl that you couldn't sell, what would you fill it with?
I would select a topic. I would just let you go wild for a minute.
Me?
Just on national television.
Oh, that's gorgeous. I love it.
We would just send you right off the cliff. You would become a meme. You would be like so famous, and I would just be like, we could just do this. Like it would just be a 1-minute commercial for this podcast.
I love it.
I mean, I would lose my job because well, actually, no, I wouldn't. Actually, I don't know. Let me think about this.
I think you'd be safe.
Because I work there right now, so they could hold me responsible.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
Zing! But
there we go. My first.
I don't know. I would want it to be something positive, but part of me just wants it to be like a complete troll. Like, get the clicks, baby. Aaron Rodgers, we got to get them clicks and them impressions, and we got to do it.
So my first thought was a 1-minute dating ad. And then,
okay. Hold on, before you go, hold on. I got it. So imagine cutscene. Picture beautiful night in Wisconsin. The dusk, the sun is setting. All of a sudden, you see this man's feet. Them are some real big feet, but you see the feet, and it starts to come up. You see the legs. You see this chair, and all of a sudden, you see a big, long stick, but it's in his hand. It's a stogie. You see it. He's got the sunglasses on. He's just sitting there in the chair, and then he turns to the camera, faces that camera real nice, says, "Tell him what you say, Christopher. Let's go."
I don't know what I say.
I don't know. I was just setting you up. I was setting the mood for the commercial.
Oh yeah. That's funny. No, the second thing I thought of was great big meteor heading towards Earth going, ah, and someone on Earth going, no, don't try it, it's horrible. And the meteor's going, ah, and they're going, no, really, don't try it, it's horrible. And the meteor's going, ah, and he's like, oh my God, don't drink this no matter what happens, it's the worst drink in the world. And the meteor crashed into Earth, we all die. That was the second thing I thought. But I think what I would really do if I had a 1-minute ad in the Super Bowl is I would do some sort of positivity message. Something about bringing people together, something, I don't know. I'd come up with something. I'd, get some really good ad agency or something to come up with something. But I think the one thing that we're missing in this world is positivity and togetherness. I think we need a lot more of that. So
what I'm missing is your 1-minute dating ad. We really just need the 1-minute dating ad. Like,
I mean, that is a pretty good one.
I feel like we need that.
Yeah, you might be right.
All right, so that for today is your random rankings.
All right, B. Why don't you hit us with your extra point? Oh wait, I need to change the camera over. You keep talking. I'll change it.
Oh, so today I did not have an extra point prepared, but then I went to a local retail store that rhymes with Chrome Depot, and I attempted to purchase an item. I looked on their website. Item said that they had over 100 of these things in stock. So I walked the 20 minutes to the store. I looked where the app told me this item would be. It was no longer there. So I go and ask a person, who asks a second person, who asks a third person, and they all go, well, it's supposed to be right there, but it's not there. And then I figured out where it was. It was packed up on a riser, 25 feet in the air, and they all go, sorry, dude, can't get the thing. So my plea or my ask or whatever you want to call it to you today is go the extra mile for people. Try to be helpful. Don't be the people at Chrome Depot.
Chrome Depot. I love it. All right, well, I don't have a similar story. I'm gonna go the real personal route with half my head off the screen here. So this is we're closing up. I think is this the last podcast we have this month? No, we got one more. We're closing up on this Suicide Awareness Month, and I only bring that up. You know, last week we talked about it. I talked about it in the Extra Point, where I've been emotionally, mentally in the past, and it came up oddly over the course of this last weekend. So I was driving down south to meet a friend who's helping me create he's building me a table or restoring a table for me, and we're judging it up for my downstairs gaming area. And you know, is that kind of a pinnacle spot? So I figured I'd go down there and I'd help out for the day. And on the way, I'm just enjoying the scenery. I mean, I love driving, especially in areas that aren't super populated. I love to see the trees and the rolling mountains and all the scenery that, you know, we have here in Wisconsin. And I just loved it. And it was so great. And as we're going, I had this sudden reminder. Now, I've made this drive 10 million times. This one was actually a little bit of a different route, but basically that same drive I've made pretty much weekly, except for the last year or so. It was basically weekly or a couple times a week for years now. And it just dawned on me how much I was enjoying the drive, how much I enjoyed the beauty, and just I was taking it all in. And it took me back to that point a few years back when I wasn't in as good of a spot. And I spent, I don't think I've ever told anybody this. I might have mentioned it kind of offhandedly once to a friend. But I spent most of those drives looking for outs, I'll say. So as I'm driving, I'll say, oh, that tree's like 3 feet wide. I bet you if I hit that at 70 miles an hour, that would take care of me. Or, hey, I drive by that school. It's a huge brick building. If I drive by at 2 o'clock in the morning, nobody's going to be there. I'll bet you if I step on the gas and I hit that, I'll be good to go. Or, hey, a lot of times when I come through this little ass piddly town, there's a train. Could definitely do myself in that way. These are the conversations I had constantly as I was making these drives. Just when is the day? When is the time when I'm just gonna yank the wheel and just be done? It was a dark period of my life. And it dawned on me this weekend that it's not that right now. Not to say that everything's sunshine and rainbows, because it isn't. But it felt very, very good that I was enjoying the beauty in the world and not just sitting in the muck of the world. And yeah. So I felt because this is Suicide Awareness Month and I've been pretty open with how I've been in the past, where I've been in the past, where I am now for the most part, I thought that would be a story that I should share. A friend of mine reached out to me today, actually, after he watched the podcast from last week and said, hey, I saw your Extra Point, and I just want to check in. I want to see where you're at. How are you doing mentally, emotionally, physically? Where are you at? How are you doing? And I said, Watch my extra point from this week. I think you'll like what you hear. So Jeff, if you're out there watching, which I'm sure you will be, there's your answer. So hopefully that's a good surprise for you. So that's what I got, B. Why don't you wrap us on up?
All right. Well, I am glad to hear that you are in the place that you're at. That's always good to hear. And if you want to find us, you can look at that nice graphic on the screen. I'm not even going to try to point to it because I will point the wrong direction. But you can find us here on YouTube. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursday nights. You can find Sconzi. You can find me here on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock. You can find us on Twitter. Sconzi is at Sconzi. I am at LandmarkMKE. You can find AQ_PROD. You can find us in your favorite podcast app under We Random. As always, you can find Sconzi on Amazon Sidewalk. Other things that I can tell you are that if you have questions, concerns, issues, want to give us suggestions, want to yell at us because we didn't talk about the vaccine, you can direct all of that to your deleted items folder because we don't want to hear that shit. Anyway, I'm Landmark. That's Sconzi. We will see you next week. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And have yourself a great evening. And just because it was okay in 2002 doesn't mean it's fucking okay now. Woo!
I got nothing to say. Bye, everybody. Man, B went next level off on that one.
I'm sure I'm going to hear about that one like as soon as I log off of this call. It'll be like, why are you yelling? And I'm like, I don't know. It wasn't even a beer-sponsored podcast. I just felt like, I felt the groove. The music was hitting. Felt it.
Oh, God, that was good.
I mean, we tend to have themes in our podcast, right? Like there was the 6 people theme, and then we've had the bad person theme.
Yeah.
So tonight was, because it was okay in 2002 doesn't mean that it's okay now. So I figured that was a good way to end the podcast.
I agree. I think it was a good podcast. I think we done good.
I mean, other than the blip in the beginning, my internet held out, so that was encouraging.
Yeah, maybe we just go back. Maybe we just use Discord all the time.
I mean, from a visual perspective, I really like how Discord works. Like it's
slightly
grainy, but I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Discord it is. It's easier. And like I said, we'll see what the audio sounds like. I think you were a little bit on the quieter side from a recording standpoint early. So I'll take a look when I get into editing it, and I'll see how the levels are. So hopefully it works out. If worse comes to worse, you might be a little bit quiet. That tends to be what happens. Because you're louder live than recorded, which doesn't make much sense to me. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. Cool. Good deal.
Man, we've got a lot of options for clips from that episode. Like we could just clip the end there.
I know. I thought for sure it was your Super Bowl, setup. I failed it because I didn't have I wasn't ready for it to be put on the spot. But it could be the end one too. I don't know.
Super Bowl setup?
Yeah, the Super Bowl commercial one.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I mean, it could be the asteroid for the Coke commercial. It could be that too. Maybe I'll do multiple clips.
I really want like I'm just seeing this commercial in my head. Like it's you sitting there smoking the stove, and then you just start talking. You're like, do you want a man who believes in social justice? Do you want a man who wants to make a difference in his community? Do you want a man who's going to tell the man to go fuck himself? Well, that's me. My name is Sconzi. You can find me on Amazon Sidewalk. You can find me in your Nextdoor app. Find me right here. And then, boom, the Sconzi logo, but not MAGA Sconzi. It's just the regular Sconzi logo. Because, we don't want to deceive the ladies or the men, whatever that is that you would be marketing to.
It's damn true.
I jumped the gun, but yeah, I like it. That's good. I might just steal that. I might go back to the YouTube recording and steal that one and put that on there. I don't know.
See, I felt like I cut you off, so I wanted to let you slide back in, but I should have just kept.
Yeah, you should have kept it going. I wasn't ready to try to finish it off. Oh well.
That's what she said.
I got that one too.
That's what she said.
I I like this new sound bar that we have. We've got lots of options.
I mean, I could even bust out.
What's a little frostbite on my pepperonis?
I mean, you got that one. Yeah.
C-dubs and his pepperonis. I mean, that's what happens when he's out there wearing the like he took his WWE 2K character a little bit too seriously.
Yeah.
And he's out there wearing the tassels, and that's all he's got on.
Oh, good deal. All right, I think I'm gonna swing over for some Apex. You gonna hang out and chat, or are you gonna go do your thing?
I'm gonna go inform my wife that I am actually fine and I am not in any pain after the woo that I've unleashed upon all of your ear holes.
You probably should do that. And one of the, maybe my favorite thing about owning a house is that I can yell and scream and nobody can yell at me about it.
Well, there's
pretty
that.
awesome.
Eventually, somebody will be like, "My neighbor is loud, and I don't like it. And they have a lot of packages delivered, and I think there's drug activity at their house."
Yeah, well, they can come over and ask me about that, and I will tell them exactly what I think about their concerns.
You will throw them directly in the garbage receptacle that has finally showed up to your house.
It did. I'm so excited. I got the big garbage now.
Big garbage.
Big garbage.
All right. Well, I will bid you all adieu. This is Landmark MKE, the reporter, signing off.
Later, man. Have a good night.
That was a good episode,
Reporter,
man.
it was. It was good. I like it.
All right. You got everything you need?
I do.
Cool. I will disconnect then.
All right. See you, bud. Oh, man. That was a fun episode. I hope you all enjoyed that. Looks like Joe K is out there in the old Discord in the wrong channel, because that's a Joe K thing to do. Hopefully he sees me jump in here. We're going to play a little bit of Apex. And I saw your comment, Wiggs. We were in the middle of going back and forth. Thank you for that. It's sometimes the volume, like what I hear and what we hear, is different than what shows up in the recording. I'm not exactly sure why. But maybe it's because I've got his audio. I'll bet you that's what it is. No, because that should be coming on my, I don't know what it is. Anyway, the last couple podcasts, I've just pulled the audio from the video and it's worked fine. So hopefully that'll work again. Unable to connect to servers. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, my stream is going and it says excellent connection, so I'm thinking it's not me. Is Apex down? Oh, look at that. I'm gonna switch over to the other channel because Joe's over there. Yo, Joe, you're in the wrong channel, bro. Are you even there, Joe?
Yeah, my bad.
Are you playing?
Yeah.
Okay, I got an error that it can't connect to servers. Try to reload. That's strange. Micah, we've only got 2. If you want to, swing on over and join us. And keep watching the stream too, though. That's important. Unable to connect to EA servers. Check your internet connection. Make sure Steam is online. Can Steam be offline? Steam has been down. It pulled up. I don't know how to make sure I'm connected, but it. Client update. Maybe I'll reset that guy. I think that's going to close Apex on me, right? Yeah. Exiting that. Man, am I going to have to boot up Origin? You're playing through Steam, right, Joe?
Yeah.
Strange. Oh, why am I?
You want me to change over channels?
Yeah, why don't we do that?
All right.
connecting. Oh, it's taking a long time to connect. So that Micah, you might be on it. It might be what the issue is. Could not connect to Steam Network. Huh.
There we go.
Is Steam down? Oh yeah, there's lots. Oh god, 50,000 reports on that. Wow.
What the heck?
Well, let's try to retry it one more time. Otherwise, I'm gonna try to boot up the devil itself. I don't know what my password is. Come on, bruh. What are you doing to me? Origin EA. That's the wrong one. Joe booted everyone else from Steam. That's probably right. That bastard.
I don't know. I must have stolen all the juice.
Apparently. Here's the problem is it's probably going to have to download everything for Apex because I haven't opened Origin in like a year.
Yeah, it could be problematic.
Yeah, we're going to see how long it takes.
Freaking A. Always something with this mother effing game, Sconzi.
I know. This one isn't its fault, apparently. I don't know. You got another 9:30 night or is this a late night?
It's probably 9:30.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we can make that. I got fast internet, so hopefully it's quick. That's what she said. It's preparing. Oh my God. 62 gigabyte download. Edit download rate. Where's my no limit? Yeah, that's what I want. Crunchy Panties is online, so that's good.
Oh boy.
I don't know who the fuck it is, but they're friends with me.
That's better than smooth ones.
Smooth one? I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know.
It's better than the pig in a poke or whatever that one was last night.
Yeah, whatever that was.
Poke in the ass or something. I don't know. It was bad, whatever it was.
It was something.
All right. Well, we're downloading. It's going to take a little bit of time. I'll keep checking Steam to see if I can get it loaded up. In the meantime, chat, I'm not going to run an ad because I'm not on Twitch anymore and I don't have to do that.
That's right. That's that nonsense.
As much as I would love to get that, 0.0007 cents from you. Yeah, Steam is just dead in the water. This thing's downloading pretty quick though, so it shouldn't be more than a few minutes. I should use this time to edit the podcast. YouTube. Yes. If you haven't subscribed to the old YouTube channel, it's 100% free, by the way. Like, we ain't even charging. You ain't even got to link up your Amazon Prime account or nothing. You got to click that little button that says subscribe. It's free. You should do that. Trying to get to 100. I know Joe wants us to stay at 69 forever. I mean, it is kind of cool, I'll be honest, but I think that we need to get to that 100. That's more important. I'll try to change my thing up a little bit too. Let's drop you down to 200. Oh no, that's the wrong way. You're going to like 100. Oh. There we go. We are at 19 out of 62 gigabytes. I'm legit just going to do some quick editing, chat. Do you want to watch me edit? It's really boring. Oh, I got the super cam. Oh, switch off. Jesus, it's over. Very bright, too. Holy shit. Close you. All right, we're over a third of the way already. Wiggum says no. Don't edit on this damn stream, you bastard. How dare you? %, baby.
Oh, baby.
That's right. That's how we do it. We don't play around up in here.
That's right.
That's not what I wanted. So, chat, what's good with y'all tonight? Anything exciting and fun happening in the world of, whatever world you have? Joe, tell us a funny story. Dance monkey dance. There you go, Joe. Man. You're being called on.
I mean, I don't really have a funny story.
Why don't we ask Joe the questions that we had on the podcast? Except Joe doesn't cook. Well, he cooks a little bit. Like, what's your like biggest mistake story from in the kitchen or something like that is the question.
Oh God. I don't know if I have one. They're all a mistake. Me being in the kitchen's a freaking mistake.
Or another one was, what are the other ones? It was, what is something that's like, we all can be gullible at times. So what's something that someone has convinced you of in the past and you were gullible and believed them? What you got, Joe? Anything? Did we lose Joe?
No, I'm here.
Well, what you got for us?
Just playing with my crappy teammates. Oh my God. These guys are so, oh my God, dude. Oh, this team is so bad. They're so bad. I really don't have anything. I'm trying to think. I mean, they're all bad.
What celebrity would you rate a perfect 10?
None.
Joe, you are the most boring person ever.
A perfect 10 in what way? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't really have like a celebrity crush, I guess.
That's just because you haven't seen my Super Bowl dating ad yet.
That must be it.
Yeah.
Once I see that, though, I mean, then the answer is going to be clear. This person said they still have their EMPs, so we still have a chance at winning.
Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, go get them,
Even
Joe.
though they keep going down like a bunch of chumps.
I'm at 71%, so we're getting there. And I'm getting some editing done, but I'm not showing Old Man Wiggum the editing because he doesn't want to see it. When did you screw everything up, but no one ever found out it was you? I mean, I know that's every work day, but like not work, like outside of work. Nothing? Nothing? Okay. I think Joe's concentrating, everybody.
Yeah, sorry.
When you're as good as Joe, you got to be super concentrated.
No, when you're not as good, you have to concentrate.
I was gonna say that, but I was trying to be nice to you, Joe. It
Well, I
happens every
appreciate
once
the
in a
vote of
while.
confidence.
Every once in a while, it happens.
We're in sudden death right now.
Okay.
It's been quite the game.
Timing's
So
gonna work, maybe. I'm at 80%, so we're getting there. All right, well, the video's edited because all I do is pretty much just chop it up a little bit and it's done. So thanks for going through that with me, Chad. I appreciate that. My computer's struggling a little bit, though. It's not happy with me.
Sconzi, we're in sudden death.
Well, go get a dub, man.
I only have 3,000 damage because this squad is freaking.
Only 3,000. What the hell,
They're
bro?
killing me.
87%, baby. We all know that Joe has answers to number 5, which is what is the most what is the most useless talent you have?
Oh man, I got lots of those.
I bet. I don't like that camera's weird. Maybe I just need to zoom out.
We lost because they played like fools.
Damn it, Joe.
They
Let me
played
down,
like
bruh.
mother effing fools. Oh my god. So they yell at me right very first match. You're running in. I mean, that's what I do. I run in, I freaking kill people, or
Yeah.
I die right away. One of two things are gonna happen.
But you run
Okay.
in either way.
But I freaking run in. That's what I do.
Yeah.
So then they're like, okay, I'll hold back. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll hold back. These bastards ran in every single time after that.
Of course they did.
And they freaking died every mother effing time.
That is
Every
awesome.
time.
Well, I'm at 95%, so I'm not too far away.
All right, I'll wait.
So while you're waiting, what's the most useless talent that you have?
Oh man, useless. I don't have a lot of talents.
I mean, I can see that.
My thumb is jointed. I mean, so I can like put it behind my knuckle. Is that a talent, or is that just like something
How
weird?
does that work? Like behind what knuckle?
Like okay, so take your thumb and try to put it behind your first knuckle of your pointer finger.
Oh, like way up here? Like which knuckle? Like the one that's attached to the hand or the one up top?
The one up top.
Oh yeah, that's easy. I can do that.
No, the one attached to your actual like hand. Like
Oh,
the
I can't
lowest
quite get
one.
it. I can't quite get it down there. I could probably push it down that way.
Yeah, I can turn my thumb like all the way to the left to go behind that knuckle.
Oh, look at that. I think you need to send us a picture. I don't know that we believe you.
I mean, I don't know how I'm gonna do that with here. No, you know what? I can do it. This is gonna be the weirdest crap of all time.
By the way, I got another download. Got another 5 minutes.
Oh my god, I don't know if I can take. I can't take a picture. You're not gonna be able to see it. Oh god.
It's gonna look like something that we don't want it to look like.
Here. Yeah, it does look really weird. I don't even know.
Are you sending it to my phone?
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to your phone.
All right, we'll see if I can share this picture.
It's gonna go in the camera roll, and I'm gonna look at it like 10 years from now, like, what the
What
frick?
the hell is that all about?
What am I doing?
I think my brother was watching the podcast and couldn't chat or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks really weird. Here you go, chat. I don't know if you'll be able to. There you
Such
go.
talent.
Look at
Such
that.
talent.
That's pretty damn useless.
I mean, you asked, I delivered. Okay, I don't know.
says I got, where's the time? Time to 3 minutes. Thank God. I mean, it could go faster. It could go a lot faster, man.
Sconzo, you, you just kept the same. I'm looking for the stream. I'm like, where's the stream at? And, oh, a little combo action going on.
Oh, for the thumbnail?
You just kept it going. You're like, F it. I'm only doing one, and we're freaking gonna keep streaming.
Wait, what are you talking about?
The stream.
Yeah, what about it?
You combined it with your you combined this stream with your last stream, so it's just one long stream because it's the same thumbnail.
Shouldn't be.
Oh, yeah. It says the name of your other podcast and then Apex.
Yeah, but the thumbnail should be different.
Oh, it's a picture of you with your friend.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a new thumbnail, man. That's my thing. I'm doing a new thumbnail every night.
Oh, dang.
Shaking it up.
I was trying to make you do even more work because I'm like, oh, you should do one thumbnail for the first stream, cut that one off, make a new thumbnail, and then start the second stream.
I mean, I could do that, but that seems like a crazy thing.
It's a lot of button clicking for sure.
Wait, what do you mean 16 hours left? Just download the damn thing already.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try to boot up Steam again.
You freaking call them and say, I got gigabyte freaking internet, god dang it.
Right? Why am I downloading 6 kilobits a second? Oh, now it's speeding back up. Oh, wait. Steam loaded.
Oh, snap. Now Steam's gonna work.
Probably. It's like, oh shit, you're gonna go to Origin. We can't let that shit happen. All right, we're booting up Apex. We'll see what happens. Fingers crossed, chat. Or if you're Joe, like this, do this thing with it. Your thumb.
Thumbs behind your knuckles.
All right, and go. Maybe. No, maybe. Yeah. No.
Ganji.
Let's go for it!
Oh shit, I think it's loading.
Let's go for it.
Move Origin over here so I can kind of see what it's doing.
Well, so I'm reading the comments here from Old Man Wiggum. When
Yeah.
did you screw everything up? Now it's all making sense. All those little sly remarks I heard in the background that I wasn't paying attention to, they're all starting to register like 30 minutes after the fact. When did you screw everything up but no one ever found out it was you? No. Everybody automatically blames me, okay? So when it is my fault, trust me, they know.
Seems
They
legit.
know.
Seems legit. We're playing ranked or not ranked? Not ranked?
We can do some ranked.
We can do whatever. I don't care.
I'm trying to get to a colored thingy, like one of the blue ones or the whatever the next thing beyond gold is.
Gold is diamond, I think.
Yeah, I want to be diamond.
Like I got
Except for-
gold. I'm happy with that. I don't know
I'm
what
gold
you get
3.
with you get gold.
I don't know if you get. Do you get a badge?
You get
the
something.
Badges.
Badges. Don't need no stinking badges. Platinum is next. Micah says. What do I earn points? Can I lose my ranking? No, that's not what I want. Platinum is after gold. What do you get? I think you get something dumb. I don't think you get a contrail until you get to like masters or something.
Yeah, I think you need to be like a predator or something, or you start getting them. I think you're right. I think you start getting them in masters. I want to be lifeline so I can heal us. PP Gobbler. Oh, look at that.
Oh God.
PP Gobbler 69. Oh.
I'm 12 years old because I'm laughing.
Oh man. Look out, everybody.
Watch out for the PP Gobbler.
I'll get him up.
Oh, Joe, you went there.
Ha ha ha! Boom.
Map
I'm lifeline.
rotation.
I'll get him up. I'll get
Rewards.
him up
Here we
when
go.
he's
Here we go.
down.
Rewards. Oh, that's not the one. I found it somewhere. But now I don't know where the rewards are. I think it's just the top 3. It looks like. Looks like the top
I'm
3.
longbowing it. I'm longbowing because
Don't do it.
Lifeline. I'm lifeline. I gotta hit him with the long one.
Pee-pee gobbler said.
Freaking pee-pee gobbler. God.
Is there something
so in
you
your
want to
face.
tell us, pee-pee gobbler?
Pee-pee.
Man, I suck so bad.
Oh,
Oh,
they're coming for me.
oh, I'm missing every shot. I'm down. I suck so bad. Pee-pee
I tried
gobbler
to get
put in
you,
work.
Skanji.
You're down.
Pee-pee gobbler. Gobble him. Oh.
Oh, did he get it? No.
He was not gobbling.
He gobbled more than I did. Wait, is that a bad thing? I don't.
I mean, hey, to each their own. Could be good for some, bad for others.
That's fair. I got more damage than Joe though.
Oh, frick, rubber band me. 40 mother effing 8.
It's not even a cool number.
I know. I got one shot off with the freaking longbow.
This guy's name is Don. Like, what kind of a name is Don?
It's like, hey, I need to think of a name. What's your name? It's Don. Okay.
Pee-pee gobbler went the other way. Should we go over there with him?
Yeah, and probably. He's actually coming around. Oh, great. Now we're out of position. Freaking A.
Should charge my shields too. Where are they at?
I'm gonna get her, guy. They're right around here.
Yeah,
Coming
I got
at
one
you.
here.
Ooh. Dude, pee-pee gobbler, so bad. So bad.
I'm sure he still
Like-
has more damage than me.
No, he does, because he's just running in like a fool and then like doing weird crap. Like he runs all the way over there and then he comes back. It's like, well, thanks, guy. I'm all the way freaking down here now. Now I'm screwed.
He does have a lot of damage though. But he dies right away and that doesn't help.
Yeah. He's going in there, he's unloading the clip and he's freaking dying.
Even Don's doing better than us with that stupid name.
Alright, that's it. Turning it up a notch now.
Fucking Don.
I ain't following PP Gobbler. He can go die. I'm not gonna try to heal him. F him. Oh, he disconnected. 'Cause
disconnected.
What a freaking bum.
Whoa, my game just locked up. Hello, game.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm back. Oh shit. Ah, fuck me. There's two up here. And one behind you.
Oh my god. Freaking PP Gobbler. Oh.
Can I report this guy? Hold on to report PP Gobbler. This is gonna be fun watching them chase him down and kill him. Oh, they're not gonna get a chance. He's
No,
just gonna die
he's
in
just
the
gonna
ring.
die in the ring like a chump.
Frickin' chump.
Well, the first ranked match of the night was not a good one.
Nope, could have been better. Oh, I better not leave just yet. I'll get hit with that. Oh, I can leave. Game's done.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I already did. I'm done.
Oh no.
As soon as it pops up and says the game's done, you can leave. You're fine. Plus, they got the thing now where it'll tell you that you're an idiot if you leave. You'll get penalized.
True.
Should go look at these things. Are there any of these things that I want to get? I don't think so. Not for the cost. Like, none of them are that exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna pass. Do I have new challenge? I don't even care about the challenges anymore. I already got the max battle pass, so who cares? Let's just play. Let's play some games.
Let's freaking play, man.
Nice.
That's right.
That's what she said.
It is.
Oh, he took my guy, man. What a dick. You taking lifeline? You're not, so I will take lifeline. Alright, let's do it! Let's show these people exactly why I'm the worst player in Apex history.
Oh god. Frickin' Sconzy.
Let's go for it!
Let's go for it!
Please send nudes.
Is that his name?
Yeah. You have 14
No,
kills. Like, I don't think you deserve nudes if you only got 14 kills. Just saying. You gotta earn them nudes, man.
Oh man.
Ooh, I get to use my favorite thing right there. Boom! Smoking kills, Joe.
I knew it.
I had a really good cigar today, too, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Nice, nice.
Should
We're going
probably-
up top.
Yeah, I want to go get the mats if I can, but they're over there already. God damn it, they fucking hit me already. Ooh, she got lit up a little bit.
Broke one.
He broke one. They're just hiding behind the stairs. I'm gonna regret this.
They're underneath me.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Underneath me.
They're one. Nice.
Fuck me.
Oh, he freaking punched me to death.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, I don't even know what that guy's doing. He's nuts. He's cheating.
Probably. It's not great.
Oh man, we have no mats.
Yeah, I got one of them, man.
I mean, you did what you could. Oh, that was you that got me up. Thanks, Sconzy.
Yeah, you're welcome, man.
Virus?
I mean, I got punched right away.
What did he say?
I don't know, virus?
That's what I thought he said. What did he say virus for? I'm confused. The name of one of these guys? No? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know what he's talking about, man. He's probably talking about Micah.
Going for 30. On me, on me.
Dude, what the fuck is he doing up there?
Enemy down. Pass me that shit.
Let's run over here.
I'm getting shot at. Reloading.
Mozambique up your ass!
Suck it. Triple kill.
What? Nah, you got
What
one.
the frick?
He said he got one, I think.
No, no, it said triple kill.
Oh, did it? Oh. I don't know how that happened. It
Yeah.
wasn't me.
Oh, this guy played Caustic by accident.
Oh,
He said, I hate this character. Picked him by accident.
well, that's funny because I was like, you motherfucker took my guy.
I have my ult.
Oh boy, he has a drop for us.
No, that's me, dummy.
Oh.
He's got.
Dude, it's messing me up.
I know.
I literally just got done saying too that he was
You did,
Caustic. I'm
you
freaking
did.
dumb.
And then you're like, oh wait, you got me up. Yeah. No, I get it though. It's the same thing when we play with the Mirage or something. I'm like, wait, that's not Joe. What the fuck's going on? I don't know that they're over here.
Oh, they are. Whew.
I'm gonna go for mats and shields. Oh, it's a bad idea. Bad idea. Didn't mean to. Just kidding. I'm gonna grab it anyway. Leave me alone. Don't shoot me. You're a bad shot. Just saying, for the record.
They're underneath me.
Why is everyone always underneath him? Oh shit, he is right there.
I broke him. He's on top.
Just giving my shields a recharge. Listen up, I'm getting shot at. Frog up. On your feet. Lifelines got your back. Deploying headphones.
Yeah.
Dang! Oh!
Nice try.
You do get guns in the lifeline alt in arenas. Oh, not that it's worth it. I didn't know that. I never even thought about using that thing. I should pick that thing up though.
Eyes up. They're about to win.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
I'm just afraid I'm gonna be talking crap like, God dang lifeline piece of crap. And it's just gonna be you, Scotty. God dang Caustic. You know?
Yeah. That's what'll happen next game. You'll be like, God goddamn Caustic, what is he doing?
Might be something good this way.
Alright, we gotta stick together like a pack of wolves,
Yeah,
scabs.
I'm just following Iceman here.
I don't know what
Mr.
he's
Frost.
doing.
He's just wasting some traps, I guess.
Going up the stairs.
Got some materials here.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go get our heals and stuff.
Extra supplies over here.
Grabbing shields below.
Okay.
There's zip lining over here.
Contact.
Hit him for 25.
Shields down here.
Let's explore this way.
Oh my god, they're lighting me up.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Same.
One of them's on you guys. He hit my Wraith knock.
Shields in the corner to the left there, Joe. They're behind the thing now. Fuck, I'm just gonna pick them back up.
Is Wraith gonna get healed?
Come on, Mitchell. Say hello.
They're above us.
I'm getting shot at. Just giving my
Well, get down here, dude. What are you doing?
He's above here. He dropped. He dropped.
Try to protect me. I'll get my guy.
quit lying. I gotcha.
He dropped right on him. Nice.
Nice.
Good job, Joe.
Nice work, Scanzi.
Shit wasn't me, man. All I did was try to get the guy up, and it distracted him and made him go kill him.
That's all we needed.
It was something. I'm just gonna check something. Oh, maybe this. How bad am I doing? Oh, not too bad
Doing
actually.
good.
Doing better than the fucking nude guy.
Yeah, screw that nudes.
That's what you do, asking little kids for their nudes. You fucking sicko.
That's right. Nasty.
Actually, maybe I should send him. No, never mind.
Send them my thumb.
Surprise! Here's a nude of a 45-year-old fat guy.
Here's the thumb and a knuckle.
Why is it not charging?
What's not charging?
Why only charging?
Ah, fuck.
What the heck?
Sorry, I thought I was caustic. Wow, it's impossible to miss so many shots in a row. Unless you are the worst Apex player in history.
I hate this guy.
Miss me. Haha.
Dude, I hate caustic.
Fucking A. Wraith is one shot in here, Joe. She's shielding right now. God damn it, I should have had her.
And she's above us.
Freaking A.
No reason I shouldn't have had her.
Dude, the gas, bro. This guy's
He's freaking hating on Caustic.
He really is not happy with Caustic.
No skylarking. They're about to win.
Joe's putting in
I want to
some
know
work.
how they're getting over so quick.
What's that? What is white mentality? What is that supposed to mean? Just curious.
What? Is that their name?
Yeah, the Pathfinder.
lucky.
I don't know. There's all sorts of stereotypes I could start listing off right now. but I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Doesn't seem like it's a good thing. Hard to say for sure, but I'm leaning towards him being an asshole.
And probably be a safe bet.
Then on the other side, I'm gonna go get the shields.
Okay, buddy.
Got some extra supplies.
Nice. Oh,
Some materials here.
Dropping shields right here.
Could be some loot here. I'll let you know.
damn. He looted the box over there. I can get this care package.
Fuck me.
Recharging my shield.
God dang.
Anything worthwhile in that thing?
Fucker, dude.
Spitfire. I don't know if he took it or not. Yeah, he did not, by the looks of it. You want a spitty?
They're on me. They're on me. They're really close.
Thermite grenade out.
That guy is up. Yes.
They have a lifeline, yeah.
Yes.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
I think they're going inside. Yes!
Nice.
Is that you, Joe? Doing the damage?
No, that was him.
Nice.
Uh-huh. I have to knock people with these guns, dude.
I'm still laughing about the podcast outro. Had to go back and listen to it.
Oh no.
No, it was pretty. This is a good episode, Joe.
I missed a good one, huh?
Well, you miss it every week because you don't listen to us, you jackhole.
Wow.
Oh, I should've gotten my ult.
That was a pretty good one. Talked about my favorite beverage.
Ooh, Coke Zero, huh?
That's right.
Recharging my
That's so much damage for like. I don't think it should be 25 for a headshot.
This guy's rewriting the game for us here. Are you up top, Joe? Guess so.
Yep.
You guys, can you get heals, like mine?
I haven't got over there yet. Been a little bit too busy. Not dying.
They're up top here. They killed me.
listen up, I'm getting shot.
Oh, we're boned.
Yikes, dude!
I'm coming towards you.
Where at? Down low or up top?
Yeah, they're up top. They're coming through the. They're right outside the corner there
Oh,
of the
shit.
door.
Wow, that was a real quick death.
Oh man! I almost got him.
Talking about.
What is he talking about? He freaking lost.
What did he say?
I don't know. He got all excited because he got a couple of them.
I guess. And what the fuck is he asking me? Did you get health? Well, of course not. They were outside right there. Like, what am I gonna do? Run over there and die? Like, fuck, bruh. Of course I didn't go get the health. This one's a lot easier though if they don't come over that way. In fact, I'll probably head
Oh, I
straight.
should have gotten my fucking ult.
Oh,
You
second
idiot.
row in a second in a row, man.
What if put these?
Well, they're over there, so I'm gonna grab shields right away.
Okay, you head glitch. What the fuck?
Whoo!
Shields here.
Flanking.
Go this
They're
way.
coming all the way around.
Get the big one over there. Or you can leave that for him, I guess. Whatevs.
I'm picking it up. I ain't counting on him getting them.
If shield cells.
There's a care package coming down.
They're right over here.
Gonna check for loot here. I'm spotted, taking fire. Recharging my shields.
It won't let me mark the cells.
This cell's right here. I think they're splitting up, so we need to not focus
Guys
too
are so
much.
uncomfortable, dude.
I feel like they're splitting up, so I don't think we want to put all our focus out there. Is that a grenade? What the fuck was that?
Yeah, they're over on the right side.
Oh my god, what are you...
Oh, they're over here.
Oh shit, I fell down below. I'm gonna die. Their lifeline's dead.
They're right on over here. Oh man,
Nice.
that was nuts.
You always have health. You're a lifeline. Hell, that's true. That is true. There's some truth to that rumor.
Yeah,
We're gonna win. Just bring it on.
I'm getting the ult this time, baby.
Hey, get your ult this time, man.
He's hype.
This way. Let's go.
All
I
right.
mean, he's putting some work in.
I got my backpack and I got an extra health drone that hopefully I don't waste. I got an extra health drone, so hopefully I don't waste it. Thinking I'm caustic and trying to block a door.
I don't know. I'm setting up shop inside. That's probably going to be our best bet. Every time we go up top or we split, we get screwed.
Yeah. They're up top. And
That
he's
hit.
getting shot. In his ass beat.
Okay, I'm sorry.
They're blowing the door to the right. Dude, get off the roof, man. Lifeline's nearly dead.
I will win.
Time for you to die, Wraith. Wraith is one shot. You ran that way. Shit.
Suck it! Oh, he's going nuts. He's going nuts.
Well, wait for this one.
These nuts. Ha! Got him! Ha! Got him!
GG's, man.
Oh, frick.
That guy was fun.
I think he enjoyed that.
Should invite him back.
Holy shit, I did the most damage with this character. I've never played this guy. What the fuck?
He's so hype.
I'm gonna invite him back. I'll take Caustic. You don't even have to use that crap character. Maybe we can invite him back. We'll see. Hey, look, I got some challenges that I didn't care about. Oh, can't invite him back. Crunchy Panties is out there waiting for us to play.
Oh, God.
No fucking clue who that dude is. Do I got an 8 o'clock meeting tomorrow, Joe? You never know. It's like
He's-
4 times a
really
week, pretty much.
You never know when they're going to hit you with that crap.
No, tomorrow we're good. Tomorrow we're good. All right.
Dude, I'm so far behind on all my stuff.
Yeah.
I have so many things that I'm supposed to have done by the end of this week, and I don't know how it's humanly possible.
Yeah, I had a something similar today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you somehow managed.
well, make it work, but it was kind of like, hey, when can we have this thing done? And I was like, you know, when you consider all the build-up work that we need to do and the prep work and the training, and like we're probably looking 2 or 3 weeks. It's like, okay, so Friday, maybe Monday, like what?
Did you not hear my 2 to 3 weeks?
Yeah. So I got a big chunk of it done today, but in order to do that, all the stuff that I had planned to get done today now isn't going to get done. So I'll probably hear about that one tomorrow. Where are we at on this one? Well, let me tell you where we're at. We're nowhere because I couldn't do it.
Nice.
Yeah. It's going to be a crazy couple months to end the year, that's for sure. Oh, I didn't change my person. What the hell am I doing, Joe? I'm not paying attention, chat. That's what I'm doing. Not paying attention. Apparently my brother also doesn't know how to use YouTube. So he was trying to chat in the chat, and he says, could you see me? And I said, no. I think you're doing it wrong.
I wonder if he was not in the live chat, but in the...
Could be. Well, he said it's the one that just ended, and I was like, well, it hasn't ended. I'm still streaming. So yeah, it's a good call. He was probably in the wrong one. You know, I'm putting that live on my thumbnails. It's sneaky. That's what the big streamers are doing, so I stole that. So I'm wondering if he looked at yesterday's stream or whatever the last stream was. Thursday, I guess. Ooh, Devoid Sun, come down here. I got shields down here. Ah, one shot's all I need. Ah, fucking ring got me.
Suck it!
That's
I
right.
hit every shot.
That's what Joe
every
does.
shot. Man, I got lucky. I turned around, I just started firing, and they were walking with me. Oh, yeah. They walked in every bullet.
Nope, he showed me some screenshots. He was on the right stream. Oh, shit.
We're going. Pick your weapons. Oh, god dang it, Sconzi. You got a freaking P-2020 in a Mozambique, don't you?
No, I got my weapons picked, but I didn't upgrade them or get anything. I think I might have got one grenade. No, I didn't even get that.
Oh my god, I just rubber banded out the door.
You're not supposed to be in that door, Joe. That's how it works. Oh, that was a nice smoke. I mean, you missed me, but nice try. A for effort. Ooh, who won that one, pal? It wasn't you, just saying. Okay, that guy's winning that one, though. Woo! Missed me in that grenade.
Oh, the stupid Pathfinder's won. He's won. Get him.
Oh, Devoid Sun's over there. Hopefully he gets him. Where's he at?
Oh, he got him. He got him. He got him.
Shit, come back over here, Joe. What are you going out in the middle of nowhere for? Just Eva 8 up your ass or something, hey? There we go.
Nice. Nice work, Sconzi.
Alright, stop fucking text messaging me.
You tell Trish that she can wait. What did Trish say when he told her to wait?
You know, Trish doesn't wait.
Clearly, she just drinks the frickin' milk straight from the jug.
You know what? Quit hating on old Trish.
All right, we be running. Hopefully you got
We be
weapons upgraded.
jamon. I did get some upgraded weapons.
We went the other way. All right, let's go over by our
Oh,
person because
Jesus Christ.
they're staying over there.
They're over on
Scotty, you coming?
What's going on?
I ran over by our person.
Oh,
Apparently we're going with the we're everywhere approach.
I'm coming. Just, yeah. You can't hit me.
Looks like a care package. Good things in that. Reloading.
There's a Sheila in the wild, by the way. Oh no!
I'm getting our guy up.
No, move. I got him.
Too late.
Recharging my shield. Just deploying health drone.
Nice.
Freaking Sheila trying to drop her on us with the freaking Sheila. Are you nuts? Whatever her name is. Rampart. Sheila dropping on us with the Sheila. Oh man.
Sheila, freaking Sheila everywhere.
Sheila trying the Sheila.
Sheila trying to something.
Nice game. We be getting these dubs, Scanzi.
That's right. We're trying to get Joe that plat.
We trying to get platinum, even though I gotta go up like 10 tiers still in gold. Oh snap, gold 2.
Oh dang. I'm
Just
so
10 million
cold
more
for.
points by the end of the season.
Another one, or are you done?
I'd do one more.
All right. I need to check my phone. Sorry, chat. Give me a sec.
Breathe easy. Watch your side and never.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I am afraid. I'm really afraid, friend. Just kidding, nothing scares me.
Stick by your healer. You hear?
Oh, I like this one. This is one of my favorite ones.
Let's go right and get Matt's.
Might be something good this way.
He said, F you.
Got some material. Extra supplies over here.
You can't shoot me. It's not fair. Stop shooting me. All right, I'm done.
Wow, I got boned. How did we lose that? How the heck did we lose that? Not this time, Sconzi. Not this time.
All right, chat. After this game, I'm gonna have to go.
Uh-oh. Are you okay?
I've got stuff going on, personal stuff.
Okay.
So I
Do you,
gotta go.
do you need to leave now?
No, I'm okay right now. But after this game.
He's going by himself again.
Oh shit! I didn't even mark a spot. That's my bad. Oh, who won that one? That was me. Thanks. Have a nice day.
Extra supplies over here.
Shield battery here.
Small shields right here, bud.
Cell here.
Thank you. Shot fired. And there hit me. Reloading. Recharging.
That one wasn't as good for me.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
I bet that care package has some sweet gear for us.
Ooh, right over there. He's pushing.
Hostile right here.
Oh, I just went right past him. Oh my god, I missed every goddamn shot.
Oh, they got me. Nice, nice. Alright, Leapsy. Oh, Leapsy, you're garbage. Leapsy's just not good.
Now they're about to win. And we're there. Not let them win. So there.
Did he mark that like 17 times? Are you ready?
He did.
Are you ready, Joe? Are you ready for it?
What are you gonna go right?
No, I was gonna say no, but it wouldn't let me.
Do we want to go left?
Yeah, we'll go left.
All right.
I just had to troll him, you know.
Hmm.
Going for the not mats.
Extra supplies over here. Shield battery here.
Target spotted.
Oh shit.
Reloaded.
Gibraltar's nearly dead.
Giving my shield to recharge.
Oh, he ran through it. He didn't even use his bubble, that bastard. Psyched me out, Joe.
On your feet. Lifelines got your back. Reload.
Fucking A. They had 3 of them right here. 2 on you, 2 on you.
Get the bamboozling. Recharging shields.
Well, this isn't the best spot, but nobody's gonna come kill me here.
Alright, enemy down.
Nice
Dude,
try,
I
Joe.
lit him up. Man,
Is that 3?
that's freaking 3 up and 3 down.
I'm pretty sure I was trash. I'll hang out and verify that.
Oh no, straight alcoholic.
Grandma's straight
Nice
alcoholic.
cookies. Nice cookies and a splash bang.
Okay, I can't get too angry with that. I mean, that's pretty good. That's a good group of peeps right there. Okay, I still did better than Lapizzi, who was more interested in marking spots on the map than actually killing people.
Oh god. All right, man.
All right, bud.
Well, you have a good one.
Yeah, you too, man. We'll talk soon.
All right, bye.
Later. All right, chat. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I got to run and check on some personal stuff that's going on. But yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Podcast was freaking great tonight. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's super important. You know, as much as Joe is a fan of that 69 right there, we want to try to get that to 100. That's important. It allows me to get a better URL, a personalized URL, which is super important. Because it's so much easier than, you know, the 9,000 character long one that we've got now. So, Old Man Wiggum, Micah, thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. Everybody else, thank you as well. I am signing off, but I will be back, and hopefully you will as well, tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central Time, probably for more Apex. We've got like a week. In a week, New World comes out. And we're going to be playing a lot of New World. So, we'll get our Apex in when we can. But tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central, I'll see you then. Bye, everybody.